This particular meditation is extraordinary for processing our feelings and the enrichment that they give. So let's go ahead and stop talking about it and just do it. So we always start with whatever the most unpleasant emotion was from this day or past few days. What was the worst one that you experienced? Maybe it was watching a friend who was going through a tough time. Maybe it was your tough time this time. We pick the worst one because that way we know we're not making it up. And if something changes, we know that we're not making that up either. That something actually worked, that this particular meditation, this processing of pleasant emotions meditation actually works, and it worked for you, which makes it that much better, doesn't it? So, and that's what this meeting's about. It's about sharing joy, sharing opportunity to enrich your life for the betterment of your life. These meetings like this are part of my free offerings. There's several of them, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to about 8:15 p.m. is a morning meeting. I call it the Magnificent Morning Meditation. That's Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time. And then Monday night is this Monday Meditation, the Joy of Sitting hour. And tomorrow night is the Art of Connection community meeting. It's an open community. Tomorrow night we focus on contemplation and meditation. But let's go ahead and do this processing unpleasant emotions meditation so that we have that enrichment. Once again, please reposition your body on the surface that your body's resting, and very gently allowing your eyelids to drift downward until they do close. And on the next inhalation, because when we're experiencing unpleasant emotions, we breathe them in and we breathe them out. On the next inhalation, breathing in your unpleasant emotion into every pore and cell of your being as a gift of generosity and spaciousness for yourself and your human experience. Breathing out love, kindness, compassion, caring, and connection through every cell and pore of your being as a gift of generosity and spaciousness for all and your human experience. Breathing in your most unpleasant emotion into every pore and cell of your being as a gift of generosity and spaciousness for yourself and your human experience. Breathing out love, kindness, compassion, caring, and connection through every cell and pore of your being as a gift of generosity and spaciousness for yourself and your human experience. Breathing in your most unpleasant emotion into every pore and cell of your being as a gift of generosity and spaciousness for yourself and your human experience. Breathing out love, kindness, compassion, caring, and connection through every cell and pore of your being as a gift of generosity and spaciousness for yourself and your human experience. Continuing to breathe, leaving your eyelids closed, and considering if we had some magical device capable of measuring all of the qualities and distinctions of human emotion, of everyone on this plane of existence in this moment, how many of them would measure so close to your measurement, even though your circumstances may be extremely different? How many of them would measure so close to your measurement as to be indistinguishable? One other person, perhaps 10 other people, maybe hundreds, maybe thousands, maybe millions of people, just like you and just like me. And on the next in-breath, breathing in your most unpleasant emotion into every pore and cell of your being as a gift of generosity and spaciousness for all and this human experience. Breathing out love, kindness, compassion, caring, and connection through every cell and pore of your being as a gift of generosity and spaciousness for all and your human experience. Breathing in your most unpleasant emotion into every pore and cell of your being as a gift of generosity and spaciousness for all and this human experience. Breathing out love, kindness, compassion, caring, and connection through every cell and pore of your being as a gift of generosity and spaciousness for all and this human experience. Breathing in your most unpleasant emotion into every pore and cell of your being as a gift of generosity and spaciousness for all and this human experience. Breathing out love, kindness, compassion, caring, and connection through every cell and pore of your being as a gift of generosity and spaciousness for all and this human experience. Continuing to breathe, leaving your eyelids closed and evaluating. Do you have any more compassion for yourself and your human experience? Do you have any more compassion for others and their human experience? Taking another slow and gentle deep breath in, gently releasing this breath and allowing your breath to find its own natural rhythm once again, free of control. Slowly beginning to move your fingers and your toes, gently stretching your hands and your feet, slowly moving your wrists and your ankles, gently shrugging your shoulders and stretching your back and your neck and your arms and your legs. And when you're ready, slowly let your eyes come back open and notice if the room seems different than it did before and if you feel a little different than you did. If there is a difference and you're curious about this difference or really enjoying it, please soften into it and recognize that this is a gift that you've given to yourself. So let's take a look at what we did. Remember now, tonight and the theme for this week is about presence and being present. Keep coming back to this moment. It gets better and better. Following the opening talk, we did our spaciousness meditation and experienced the joy and the beauty of this sense of calm that's within the space that our thoughts and emotions arise within. Following that, we talked about a body-centered mindfulness practice because we feel in our body so many of our emotions. And if we could process them, we would feel better. And because it doesn't feel good to feel stuck. Then we did our body-centered mindfulness practice, the meditation. Following, jump on the piggyback on that is the heart-centering meditation, which has this incredible experience of the sense of connection, a meaningful sense of connection that's within you. And then following that, we talk some about harboring our feelings, being stuck in our emotional process. And then we did this incredible meditation just now, processing unpleasant emotions meditation. And now we're about to close our evening. We finished a few minutes early tonight. We'll finish with a beauty way prayer from the Native American church. So for those of you that may be in the Zoom space, I am going to change the virtual background. And soon enough, I'll have this figured out where I can do a single source so that all of you will have the same background to whatever value that is. This beauty way prayer, and the reason I use the virtual background of the Milky Way, this beauty way prayer has to do with the beauty of nature and the sense of awe that we experience with some of the profound events around us, this incredible reality that we were born into. that is always changing. At the same time, it's always now. It's a paradox in a way. But the Milky Way I like to use as a metaphor for beauty because on one level, it's so immense that it transcends our understanding. And we also understand because of telescopes and different other means of seeing our reality that there's so much more to this universe, even beyond our Milky Way, which includes so many millions of stars. But if we just for the moment take a look at the Milky Way and its immensity, and with awe and wonder, we see that it transcends our understanding. And likewise, if we look at its longevity, again, its longevity is so much more than one human birth that it also transcends our understanding. So when we look at it in that way, it's not to diminish you or me, it's to help us to see that we're a part of something that is so incredible that it transcends our understanding. So when I say the word beauty in this prayer, this is the beauty I'm referring to. And also in the Native American theology, the directions are sacred. So if you consider that you're able to know where the sun rises and where the sun sets, and basically the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So with those reference points, you know then the direction that's north and south. So the saying that goes with this is that when you know the directions, you know where you stand. And the metaphor, that's pretty incredible. So if you think about our lives and so many events in our life, if we knew what the directions were, we would know where we stand in relationship with one another, in relationship with ourselves, in relationship with the past, and the present, and the future, all of these different dimensions. So when I say a specific direction, please consider maybe expanding your mind in that direction, whatever that direction is. And when I say the word beauty, it's this beauty that I'm referring to. And it doesn't have to be the Milky Way. Now, certainly, and I'm not trying to be humorous, and it's not a put down, to consider that there's plenty of room in the Milky Way for all of us to use that as a reference. And at the same time, you don't have to use that. What's yours? What's your source of beauty that really is important to you, that transcends your understanding and doesn't diminish you, but makes you feel a part of something that is so transcendent in that way? So here we go. Beauty that is in front of us, and beauty that is behind us, and beauty that is to the left of us, and beauty that is to the right of us, and beauty that is beneath us, and beauty that is above us, and beauty that is all around us. And it is essential to remember the beauty that is within us. Dear friends, there's a word spoken in the language that the Navajo people speak that means walk in beauty. Ojnaha Slain, Ojnaha Slain. And this Ojnaha Slain word is the word that means walk in beauty. Walk in beauty, and please always remember that you bring the beauty with you wherever you go. Thank you again for being here. I hope that we see one another in the future. Have a beautiful evening and walk in beauty. Namaste, Gasho, many blessings, and walk in beauty.